Welcome to Real English Podcast. If you find our lessons helpful, please like, subscribe, and share this episode with your friends. It really helps the Real English Podcast grow. In today's mini lesson, we're going to learn 5 super common phrasal verbs with get that you'll hear every single day.
So, have you ever noticed just how often you hear the word get? I mean, this tiny word is everywhere. In movies, in songs, and in daily talk. It's a small word, but it's a big deal. So today we're going to learn 5 phrasal verbs with get that you can use right away. We'll explain what they mean, share some quick examples, and then practice them in short dialogues. All right, let's dive right in. We're going to break down these 5 essential phrases one by one. You'll be surprised how often you start hearing them once you know what you're listening for. First up, we have get up. Now, this one is a daily essential, right? It usually means to rise from bed. For example, I usually get up around 7:30 on weekdays. But it can also just mean to stand up from a sitting position, like he got up to open the window. So it's all about that upward movement. Here is how you might hear it in a natural conversation. Annie might ask, "Hey, did you get up early today?" And Brendy would say, "No way, it was Saturday. I got up at 10. See? A perfect, simple exchange about sleeping in. Okay, next we have get along. This one is all about relationships. If you get along with someone, it just means you have a good, friendly relationship. You could ask, how do you get along with your neighbors? Or you might say, my kids get along really well with their classmates. It's a fantastic way to talk about positive connections with people.
And in a work setting, you might hear this. Brendy asks, do you get along with your colleagues? Annie replies, we get along really well. That simple answer tells you everything you need to know. It's a really key phrase for talking about how people interact.
Now for a really useful one, get over. This phrase is all about recovering from something. It could be physical, like I finally got over the flu, or it could be emotional, like recovering from a disappointment. When someone tells you, don't worry, you'll get over it, they're being encouraging and saying things will get better.
Let's listen to how it sounds. Annie might say, are you still sad about that job interview? And Brendy could reply, nah, I got over it. Something better will come up. You can hear that positive, forward-looking attitude. It's a very powerful phrase.
Number 4 is get by. Get by means to manage or survive with just enough of something. For instance, maybe you don't speak a language perfectly, but you know enough to manage. You could say, I don't speak French fluently, but I can get by. Same with money. We don't have much money, but we get by. It's about having just enough to manage. Here's a really common way to use it. Brendy asks, is your job paying well? And Annie says, not really, but we'll get by. It's a very practical way to say that you're managing, even if things are a little tight. And our 5th and final phrase today is get together. This one is all about being social. It's a really common and casual way to suggest meeting up with someone. You could say something general like, let's get together sometime, or make a more specific plan like, we should get together for coffee this weekend. And here it is in action. Annie says, it's been forever since we saw each other. And Brendy replies, I know, let's get together this Friday after work. It's the perfect, natural phrase for making those social plans you've been meaning to set up. Okay, great job. You've seen all 5. Now it's time for a little quick-fire review to see what you remember. Ready? First one, what does get over mean? I'll give you a second to think.
Right. It means to recover from something, like an illness or a breakup. Well done.
Okay, next question. And what does get by mean? Think back to our examples. Exactly. To manage or survive with just enough of something. You got it.
And here they are, all together one more time. We have get up, get along, get over, get by, and get together. These 5 phrases cover so much, from waking up in the morning to meeting up with friends. This is a great little toolkit for your daily conversations.
So there you have it. But, knowing them is only the first step. The next and most important step is to actually use them.
Great work today, everyone. Now it's your turn. So, which get phrase will you use first? Pick one and try to use it today. And for more practice, don't forget to download the free PDF file in the description below to review this mini lesson and practice the 5 phrasal verbs. You'll find extra examples, exercises, and a short quiz inside. Remember, practice makes progress, so take your time and try using these expressions in your real conversations. Thanks for listening. This was the Real English Podcast. Real English, real confidence.